Guys, I'm Vikas. I'm a PT trainer here at Bangalore, India. Today I'm going to explain to you some tried and tested methods and techniques that you could use to get full marks with the highlight incorrect word. Guys, you need to remember that this is one of the easiest questions to score marks. All you need to do is listen carefully. Now, I've also provided the explanation with an example, so practice along. If you've got any questions or queries, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you found the video useful, please subscribe. Let's get started. Thank you.
Alright guys, let's get started. So today let's learn some methods and techniques that we could use to score full marks on the highlight incorrect word question type of the listening section. Guys, please remember this is one of the easiest questions to score marks, so stay focused. Alright, before we dive into the methods, let's just quickly understand the scoring. The technique or the scoring here, this question has negative scoring. Doesn't mean you'll get any marks less than 0, but the wrong option will negate the marks you get for the correct options. So if you have 3 options that are marked, and if you've gotten 2 correct and 1 incorrect, the incorrect one will negate the mark you got for the correct one, so you'll eventually get 1 mark. So if you're unsure, do not mark. Before we go into the method, let's just quickly have a look at the highlight incorrect word example. So guys, you will be presented a text like this. Ignore the ones in blue. Those are actually the correct answers for your reference, but it'll just be a plain text and you can start marking the incorrect. So basically the word in the text will not match the word in the lecture. So that's all what it is. So basically you just have to highlight the incorrect word. Okay, I will play both the examples in the later half of the lecture. Let's just quickly dive into the example. Let's just have a look at the methods. So the very first method is, of course, get ready, put your headphones on all the time. Place the mouse cursor on the beginning of the text. Guys, this is extremely important. Like I've told you earlier, this is one of the easiest questions to score marks, so stay focused. Place your mouse cursor on the beginning of the text, right? Mouse cursor on the very first word of the text. So before the recording starts, just place your cursor on the beginning of the text. Once you've done that, you need to read and listen carefully. Read the question prompt just in case you get any understanding of the question. Like I've mentioned earlier with other recordings as well, once you get a gist of the topic, it could be about history or a research or global warming or anything under the sun basically. So once you understand the topic or what the speaker is going to talk about, you have a better understanding and you'll be able to anticipate better, right? So you need to quickly glance the text to get an understanding of the recording topic, because of which you'll be able to anticipate the incorrect words by doing this. Read along with the recording. Guys, this question type also helps you score in the reading section. Okay, so now step number 3 is you keep moving along, as in how the recording plays. You have to you're probably just n-1, or you're just one word behind the recording, so you know which word is incorrect. Okay, in case you're unsure, don't mark. And step 4 is that you anticipate the words that could be incorrect. It could be nouns or verbs. Most often than not, it's generally verbs and adjectives. Things, single words, two-letter words are not something that are generally incorrect. Focus on the important words that that affect the lecture basically, right? It could be he was walking cautiously, or he was driving really fast. The word fast, driving, things like that. So basically nouns and verbs. Okay, and even nouns, places, names of people, whatnot. Okay, so the steps are like this. I'm going to quickly reiterate. You get ready, place the mouse cursor on the beginning of the text, listen carefully and mark the incorrect word. If you are aware of the topic, you should be able to anticipate words. Look for nouns and verbs, guys. Okay. Now it does have negative marking, so please be careful, although it is one of the most easiest questions to score marks. Now let's just quickly go ahead and move to example number 1. Use the methods that I've told you here. Ignore the ones that are in blue. Those are the incorrect words, but this is for your reference. Please go ahead. There are a couple of other words that are incorrect from the lecture that I'd like you to mention it in the comment section below. Okay, I'm going to start the recording now. If you'd like to pause the video and just get ready, please go ahead. I'm starting in 3, 2, 1.
The main objective of VM is to enhance the output value of the projects, and it helps in getting the output and replacement of money, and also helps to maximize the productivity. First and foremost, it also depends on the agreement of the stakeholders from the beginning. VM can be applied according to the different projects, and it is vital to organize meetings for discussions of the basic inputs, output required in the key participants. There are 7 different stages, like feasibility stage, appraisal stage, and so on, through which project is passed for the success. There are ample of techniques to be followed by the varied personnel within the VM. These procedures and techniques include value tree, fast analysis, cost estimation, priorities, primary and secondary functioning, ranking of the personnel, and the brainstorming for the planning.
Alright guys, now that you've seen example number 1, let's move to example number 2. Get ready. Place the cursor on the left, on the extreme left, or the first word of the text.
After targeting pet owners for years, advertisers are now appealing directly to the animals. One European TV ad for dog food featured a high-pitched sound like a dog whistle that only dogs could hear. The idea being that pet dogs living in a family home would rush up to the TV and look keen. A similar idea, but a decade earlier, a dog food company set up a series of billboards that gave off an ultrasonic sound every 10 seconds. "Bark if you like Bonzo," said the headline. But even if dogs are attracted to certain sounds, they're even more attracted to things that smell. Dog food scented ads on sidewalks were designed to persuade dogs and their owners to come over for a sniff.
Awesome guys, I hope you were able to practice well and apply the methods that I've mentioned earlier. Guys, if you have any questions or queries, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will be more than happy to help you. Have a look at the method once again. If you'd like to pause the video and make notes, please go ahead. I hope this video was helpful. This is Vikas signing off for PTE Lectures. You guys have a great day.